Cool. Let us see. Right, Medusa is blacklist, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Medusa's character. All right, let's start with the Jedi. Jaron and Kara. Go ahead and change your names in Discord for my.
Sure.
Hello.
What's up?
Hello.
Should I change to what? Like to my my character
like
name?
some
or what?
variation. Yeah, some variation of your character name, and then in brackets your own name.
Sure. I'm not sure you want us to do that in Discord, not in the.
In both.
Oh, okay.
Because I
Sure.
well, I will remember your names, but YouTube will not remember your names.
Sure.
Like so. And then I guess go ahead and modify your character sheets to say what you want them to say in terms of names, and then also the tokens, right? So I've put you down here. Let me see if I can put your attention down here like so, and it should send you there.
Yeah, I see it.
Yes, this is what your tokens are gonna look like in game. So we're gonna do admin in no particular order. This is what they're gonna look like in game. So this is what I'm gonna call you guys from now on. Whenever, and even when not a recording is on, like your names will replace your character names will replace your own names. So put in whatever you want me to call you, and whatever you want your character to be called by other people, I guess. So instead of Dr. Heavy Harjacc, I would call Medusa Heavy from now on. So yeah. Other way around, please.
No. Other way around, sure.
Please.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that throughout. Jedi. I don't know any backstory contrivances, and obviously the backstory is not gonna be a thing. But I would still like to talk about what you've come up with in terms of backstory.
Do you want to start, Kira, or should I?
I don't mind starting. For our backstory stuff, we have mainly decided that we met on Dantooine. I found Jarrus. Arra found Jarrus. And kind of begged my way into his teachings. He was resistant at first, obviously fearful of Inquisitors, and other things. But eventually I was able to gain his tutelage, and through a call in the Force, we eventually went to Tatooine to investigate the call.
Lovely. Okay. And you were of course correct when you made that speculation about who's been cucking you guys. So yeah, you can. Yeah, this is pretty cool. We're gonna start with you guys wandering through the desert, having just had pretty much been force assaulted by this mysterious apparition out in the dunes who has thwarted your plans, and you're actually trying to get back to Mos Eisley. When you stumble upon something, and you may have the opportunity to. So like it'll be like, I mean, in 15 minutes, right? It'll be a slave encampment. You will find a slave encampment, and you will have the opportunity to interfere with the slavers. Or if Jarrus' character is very fearful, you'll also have the opportunity to go back to Mos Eisley and not interfere. Do whatever you guys think is right, and don't second guess me, because I usually have contingencies, and if I don't have contingencies, The worst that's gonna happen is we're gonna go an entire session with you not doing what I want you to do, and then I will be like, after the session, I'll be like, or even like during the break, I'll be like, can you help me out, please? I fucked up. Yeah.
Could you please remind me at least, how do you change the thingy in the Foundry, the name? Because I have no idea. I've tried.
Lower right hand side. Use your configuration and represented by
Yes.
character. I'll do it.
Select character.
Is mine fine?
Oh,
Oops. We fucked it up. Jaron is fine. Lord of Fear is not fine. Medusa is not fine. I will fix Medusa. Dr. Harjacc. Okay. More to add, Jarrus, have you? To what Kara said?
Mainly what Kara said, no. I would say she pretty much had a spot on, as she found my character, but he was hesitant to teach her, more worried about potentially not knowing if she's actually the real deal. She's a person who looking for a teacher or somebody who's just trying to play possum as an inquisitor. So I think the start of this would be him more opening up to her, but I think she would know like before. He was kind of more distance, and they're just this interaction and them now more getting more familiar with each other.
Lovely. How long ago was the Dantooine encounter?
I think the Dancing encounter, I think, was approximately 5 to 6 months ago.
Lovely.
And then they traveled to they spent about, I think, 3 to 4 months together. Then they started traveling to Tatooine and they got the vision together.
Okay. So the visions occur every few days in the form of nightmares, and they're weird because you both have the same nightmare. Even if you don't sleep like together during the same period of time, if like one is piloting the cab and the other is napping on the back seat, the moment this one person wakes up, it'll be like, oh, I had this horrible nightmare. And the moment the other guy goes to sleep, it'll be like, oh shit, I had the same nightmare.
It's a nightmare subscription service.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's do Lumiya and Neron. Am I saying that right? How do you say Neron or Neron?
Yeah, just fast. Neron.
Neron. Cool. So yeah, what have you guys come up with?
Well, our idea was that we met somewhere, I guess not on Tatooine because it's a shithole, like some other place, more profane, and we discussed different things, and we decided that we should work together because I wanted additional men on my ship. And after working together on various things for like 2-3 months, I guess, maybe more, Neron, decided to share with me the information about the supernova, whatever that thing is, that the endless energy. And well, I saw money and opportunity in it, and now we're on the research and on the journey to found it.
Okay. Anything?
And I guess we also the reason why we're on Tatooine because there's a lead that the huts, I believe. Let me remind myself by checking the handout.
You have a gadget that. Well, we don't have a gadget. You have a technological means to track the radiation that Goddess relics exude.
Okay, so let's say we have some stuff on our ship, the research thing. We have like a lab room or something.
Sure.
And yeah, it's we analyzed it and believe that we should investigate Tatooine for now.
Yeah, you kind of identified Tatooine just by looking at measurements and stuff. This is what you do. You're scientists. So like nondescript mechanical way, you have arrived on Tatooine, and then you seized control of an abandoned Nikto weather station, which is a very cool looking, I guess. It has a satellite dish and everything. It's in the middle of nowhere, and it has a place for you to land your ship. So is your ship in this abandoned place, or is it in Mos Eisley, which is the closest settlement?
Yeah, it's probably in the settlement, and I believe, like from the last campaign, we tried, at least we rented the hoverboard or something. How
Yes.
it goes? I forgot.
The fucking Luke's fucking cheap.
The land speeder. Yes.
Yeah, this thing.
Yes.
That's this thing. Cool. So we start with you in the middle of the desert, and you have just identified this. You have repurposed some abandoned equipment here and made pretty much a massive antenna. And you are scanning, well, not the entire planet, but maybe as far as the Dune Sea for signs. And you have kind of pinpointed it to more or less a natural hillock place. It will be underneath this natural hillock place. And you are about to like gather intelligence, because like you've from a very far distance, you've kind of like looked with it, either with the binoculars or just with the naked eye, and you see that there's people there.
Yes, I have the binoculars. Yes.
Cool. So yeah, you've seen that there's like people there, and you need to get a little bit closer to gather some intelligence and see like if these are hostile people there. Like you need to go there and conduct your scientific stuff. Cool. Anything
And
else?
if Neron character has, maybe you wanna BombeX, you wanna add something?
No, it sounds good. It sounds good.
Okay.
Cool. And finally, the blacklist.
Yes, the blacklist.
What have you guys come up with?
Do you want me, or do you want
I'm good either.
Don't be shy.
Too
Don't be
late.
shy. You're doing horribly. No, you've not said a single word. I'm messing with you.
So just where we're at, or how we got together?
Yeah. How you got together, and then I'll kind of put you in Mos Eisley.
Well, Dr. Harjacc has been kind of exiled to the Outer Rim. Not really in great with the Imperials these days. But he's a damn good surgeon, and there's a lot of people out here beating the shit out of each other, so there's plenty of money. And Dem is one of the recurring patients who ended up just kind of having a mutually beneficial business relationship.
Okay. So in like, do you guys have any particular burning reason that you hate the Empire? Or just on principle, you are against chains and their application?
Would you like my dark and brooding backstory, or just a quick summation?
We can do both. Maybe not the entire backstory because of the other guys. So yeah, maybe just a summary.
I'll just delete that 20 pages.
No, send me that.
The Empire, famously, what with their clones, doesn't particularly care for soldiers with opinions.
Okay. And therein lies the issue. Okay.
Yeah, that's the quick version.
Okay, cool. So yeah, unfulfilling job in the core world, and now you're in the Outer Rim, causing chaos. Okay. What about you, Dem?
Short and sweet. Empire killed family. Has had grudge ever since.
Cool.
You
Okay.
know, something simple, but it can be extremely true.
Okay. do any of your characters actually have, like, what's like? Obviously, Dr. Harjacc has some kind of military background, other than being a military surgeon.
No formal military background.
Okay,
Raised on streets, so very good with sneaking.
lovely. Cool. All right.
Even
So
though
yeah,
charisma is my highest stat.
that's okay. We're not like if you say your character is like a sneak, but simultaneously you have no dexterity and no stealth, you still roleplay a sneaky dude. It's just in the meta you'll
Yeah, you're just Mr. Bean.
Yeah, I encourage you to separate your roleplay from your character sheets as far as possible. But if you do need the character sheet as a crutch, especially in the beginning, please.
It's kind of like how my character is. This bumbling, not really that good at the Force yet, but they're actually pretty good at the Force in my character sheet. So
right, yeah, exactly like that.
No, yeah. I was just more making a joke of like, yeah, charisma's my best stat. But then if you look at the skills, no, stealth is actually deception's the best.
That's okay.
How closely behind stealth though. And now I'm gonna turn my fan back on because it's getting too hot.
Okay, do that. Okay, so Dem and Dr. Harjacc, you have ended up on Tatooine in Mos Eisley. You have been, bumbling around the city for a few days now, and this guy is simultaneously very easy to find and very difficult to find because he's very out in the open, and you guys keep suspecting a trap, but there's no trap. He's literally right there. Everyone knows who he is. He doesn't wear a mask. He leaves his compound, every morning to go get kaffa, and then he puts Karelian whiskey in that, and he brings this spiked coffee back to his compound, which is guarded by 3 dudes, which don't even look that tough. And his name is Billabon, or Bill, and he's incredibly well sourced. And everyone is like, he's some kind of spy, he's some kind of spook. He's sending people to die, because he keeps sending these people to fulfill this thing. The blacklist is not even a secret. Everyone who's anyone in Mos Eisley knows what the blacklist is. It's a group of people that, if you manage to kill all of them quickly enough, the Empire will fall down, apparently. And everyone laughs, and then you hear the guy talk, and you see the resources that he has, and the information. He possesses information that requires him to literally be next to the Emperor. And this is all very open. Nobody has assassinated him in several months, which is amazing. So yeah, he pays. He's his favorite joke is, how much is a lot of money for you guys? And he says that to literally everyone that'll listen, and even to you guys, he'll be like, your first target is on this and this planet, go kill him. I will renounce you if you fail, but if you succeed, I will still renounce you, but I'll pay you. So you are actually pretty much at his doorstep, and we're actually gonna start with you guys, then we'll do the Jedi, then we'll do the goddess, and then hopefully by at least latest middle next session, you will be kind of working together. Another thing, there are 6 of you that want 3 different things. I can organically, and I will try organically to put you together, but I may need your help to put you together, because this is not you meet in a tavern, right? It's a little bit more complicated than that. So the last group did, the blacklist guys really like the Jedi, because the Jedi are these underfed dudes walking through the desert, right? They seem pretty skittish, so the blacklist guys are, we like these guys, we're gonna protect these guys. And then there's more stuff now about the goddess guys actually needing Force users. So maybe latest, ideally this session, but latest middle next session, you guys will be happily together and deciding on what to do next. And we're immediately going to jump into the sandbox. You'll see what this will entail. There will be 3 planets to choose from. And yeah.
Oh my.
I think as far as intro goes, any questions?
No,
Okay.
no, this time.
Nope.
Any other admin?
Well, I think I'm good.
Enby, your character sheet says you have 18 hit points. That's probably not correct. You're level 1. The displaced urchin is level 1.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Constitution 24.
Oh, good.
Constitution 5,000.
what background did you
Mr. Dr. Harjacc, your background is not input in your features, not input in your character sheet.
I didn't see your background anywhere in the.
Oh, they're in the thing.
What's
They're
the
in
thing?
They are? I just
in
literally
handouts.
wrote it.
Yeah, just write it down.
Yeah, you have to manually put it in.
Yeah, you go to features, you click under background, you click add, and then you add the thing manually.
Speaking of backgrounds, I need to roll my feature. Nice.
Nice. That's gonna help us profuse.
Later.
Right, I'll have to. I have to do this. I had to do this. I think we're ready to start.
No, I'm ready.
Very good.
We will have a 3-minute break to get water and stuff because I'm actually not done. I thought this was going to take longer. This was session 0, 20 minutes. Bye, YouTube.